Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm really very excited because I'm going to talk to one of my friend on how to start programming as a beginner. Like how should you start programming, which language you should learn first. So some pretty interesting questions I'm going to ask him. So his name is Gaurav Das. He is currently a computer science undergraduate from National Institute of Technology Silchar. He is currently in his second year. So I think you guys will find it really very amazing to hear his experience of how he started programming. One thing, as I screencast our whole conversation, the sound quality of the conversation is not good enough. So I recommend you guys to please use your earphone if possible. So let's get started.
Hi, Bitu. How I am good. How about you?
So I'm fine. So today I will be asking you some questions on how to start programming. Like as a beginner, how should one start programming? So I have framed some questions
Uh,
that I will ask you. See what?
yeah, definitely. I would love to answer.
Yeah. So what if a student who came from a core branch but he wants to learn programming? Can he do so?
Yeah, definitely. Say, let me demystify what programming actually is. Programming is nothing but giving instruction to the computer, and out of that, very simple. Let's say we want to build a software, we want to build a website, we want to build something. Let's say an Android application. What we need to do is an instruction to the computer, and for that we have to follow certain set of rules, certain set of things. That is basically programming on a high level of it. So programming can be learned by anyone because it's based on only logic. First of all, you have to learn how will you interact with the computer. The next thing is that how to form the logic. So logic is the main part. So anyone can learn programming. That's the first thing that I want to tell you.
Yeah, yeah. So for example, I am from mechanical branch, so it's easy for me to learn programming, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So, how should one start with programming? Like, for example, you had already almost zero knowledge on the first time. Like, when you start programming, you had almost zero knowledge, but later you turned out to be a master on it. Like, how did you? I mean, how did you start it?
Well, it's nothing like master and all. I'm just trying to improve and trying my best to learn. So when after this 12th, I just started with programming. I didn't know anything the programming. I just wanted to explore it because I was about to join computer science in my college. So I thought let's dive into how the things work. So I started with C programming just before joining college. I started with what it is. I asked some of my friends like what can be done with the help of programming this language basically. Soon I started that I just found a way. It's like once you don't start, you don't know anything. Once you just start, you will find people, you will meet people, you will see things how they are executed, how they are done, and gradually you will be knowing all the things that you need, and soon you will find your own way. So basically, it's all about starting and then executing and working hard.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I went through your LinkedIn account and I was completely shocked. Like, you almost know everything about computer science. So as you have said, so C was your first language.
Yes, C was my first language.
Yeah, yeah. So how much time did it take you to learn C programming as a beginner?
C because first of all, I had no knowledge about C.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why initially it took around more than a month to get the overview. How what is C? Why is it used? What's the practical applications of it? So in a month, I just knew where to apply them and what can be done.
Yeah.
And in 2 3 months, I got like I went a little comfortable in C. So that did like around take more 2 months you can say approx to become a little comfortable and you can start coding in C, the things that you want to. Like initially, everything will seem like an alien because all the new syntaxes and all.
Yeah, yeah.
After that, you will soon find a little comfortable with the syntax, and then once you are comfortable with the writing logic with that language, then you can see what comfortable. So it took around 2 to 3 months. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. So as a beginner in 2021, which language should you will tell someone to learn first?
I would say he or she should learn C because basically there are some languages like Python which are really simple. From syntactically. If you look at the syntax, they are like simple English. So if someone starts with Python, if he then starts C, he may get a little difficulty from shifting. But if someone learns C, because it was like and because it was invented very early, so here we have was not very simple. Like it is not complicated, but it is not as simple as Python. So I would prefer learning C. Then we can gradually move on. Like C is basically the doorway for learning all the languages. Because once you're comfortable with one, you can just continue learning and exploring others, and soon it becomes a piece of cake to shift from language to language.
Yeah. So is it like that that after learning my first language, the rest of the language will not take much time?
Yeah, definitely. I would say 15 to 30 days you can cover up the language. It would need time. It will need some time. But if you want to know the syntax and get the hold of it, it will take around 15 to 30 to 20 days, you can say.
Yeah.
If you work like full time, like if you are taking much time.
Yeah.
So first language is the main barrier. Then it becomes easy and very easy.
Okay, that's awesome. So, what are the scopes if I learn all the programming language? Like, where will I be able to see myself if I learn all the programming language today? So,
There is no need. See, language is one we use to interact with the computer, right?
yes.
For certain things, we need to learn certain languages. Let's do as my mother tongue is Assamese, so I learned Assamese when I was born and gradually in my family. Then I have to learn English, then I gradually Hindi. So I basically know these three languages. If I have to learn someday Germany, like I have to go to like other foreign countries, then I'll be learning their language. So it's like that in this programming world also. If at some point you need to learn some language, you can just learn them on the go. There is no need of learning all the languages at first and then start exploring the things.
Yeah, yeah.
Start with some language, one or two, whichever you like, then you can
Okay.
proceed with according to requirement.
Yeah, awesome. So, so coming to one of your few point, like, what do you like the most? Like, web development, machine learning, app development, or something else?
If you ask me, I would prefer my preference is development only. So whoever Android, I like both. So it's not like you can learn one thing and you can get rid of the other. Like in development also, we are working on some real world projects. Some machine learning related things also come into picture.
Yes, yes.
So it's like a combination of both makes perfect, but you have to start with something. So development seems a little easier for machine learning to start with.
Hmm. So you personally prefer web development more, right?
Yeah, because see, it is very simple. Like you have to learn HTML, CSS, and
Yeah.
JavaScript. So that's how you can start building website, which you will see live and you'll be proud that okay, I have built this website, which is now used by many people.
Yes, yeah, true. So coming about your startups, I know that you have worked with two startups, I guess. Am I right?
Yes, that were my I founded. Currently, they are not operational because of many reasons. I
Okay.
started them in 2020.
Okay, it's very interesting to know that right in the first year of your college you did such great things. I hope you see success.
Uh, yeah, it's about exploring. Like I love exploring tech and
Yeah.
how some we can solve some problems with scratch,
So yeah,
small issues, and then I start working on them.
that's the thing. We should explore the things as much as we can, right?
Yeah, definitely. Because see, when we are like main thing is the information and data. The more information we have, the more we can take proper decisions in life, which will lead us to a good career or mainly the happiness in life. So for knowing more, we have to explore more. That's the core of it.
Yes. Okay. That's all. Okay. Some now coming back to some interesting things. Okay. So how is life at NIT Silchar?
Yeah. Okay, it's pretty amazing. The campus is really beautiful, I'd say, because there is lots of lakes, there are lots of like trees all around there. It's like staying in the place of nature.
Yeah.
Because on the way from hostel to my classroom, there are a lot of trees on the way,
Okay. Okay.
and both sides there are trees, there are lakes. So it's a beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think like staying around in the nature is really very amazing. So
Yeah, definitely.
how about your hostel life?
Okay, hostel life was the best, one of the best times of my life that I spent.
Yeah.
Due to pandemic, I
Yeah.
have been staying in home since the last year, so I miss my hostel a lot. In hostel, what you can do, the main thing is that liberty. Liberty, if you use it in a positive way, you can just do whatever you want. Like in hostel, I used to explore everything, let it be my study or let it be other things, how to talk with people, interact with, socializing. So all those things also matter in that. So I would say hostel is for overall development of a student. Hostel is very important aspect, I would say, an element of life that can transform you like nothing else.
Yeah. Also, one thing is that like managing the time in hostel is like if it's a tough task. Like if you can do it, you are a legend.
Yeah.
How do you manage your time in hostel?
See, as I said, I strive for learning things and knowing things. So I strive for knowing the techniques of time management also. It's there are very simple things that you have to manage time. Let's say I maintain my to-do list. I maintain a diary. I note down every day after waking up. I write down the things that I have to accomplish by the end of the day.
Yeah.
So that's how I keep a track of them, and I just keep looking at that throughout the day so that I get to know certain tasks that I need to do. And I keep a weekly evaluation of myself. Like in this week I have done this. That keeps me motivated to complete. And because when we see all the tick marks, we feel like happy
Yeah.
that we just work harder to
Yeah.
complete them. So
So
that's how I try to focus on important things.
yeah. So you just schedule your day like in the morning you schedule you have to do these things. So you must have to finish this all by night like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
main
that's the great thing to do
major
actually to
focus.
manage time.
Sorry, can you just
That's the best thing to to manage time in hostel or something like that where we have to.
yeah, then because hostel needs a little distraction
Yeah.
with the friends,
So
chilling out with them and all.
yeah,
So
yeah, that's all. Nice to talk to you. It was a small talk with you. Thanks for uh, joining me today.
thank you so much for just having this